Hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. Today I wanna show you a very nice battle that I had in the J26, and I wanna begin with actually featuring somebody else. It's still me in my aircraft, but I will observe this PE8. And this XP50, well, is no more. You know, in its current state, I was just about to dive on this PE8 and just get one easy kill. And I'm so glad that I didn't, because the J26 that I'm flying has overall the engine performance at the moment of a D5 Mustang, and yeah, it sits at a battle rating of 4.7, and I still have to endure the stock grind. I think I have two modules, or I had when I played this, two modules unlocked. The radiator and the compressor, but engine injection and the engine itself along the wing repair and such were not unlocked. So keep this in mind when you see me flying, and you can see what the PE8 did. It took with him multiple of my team, and this is quite a shame because I want every single support that there is. So we have already 3 losses. One crashed into the PE8, 2 were shot down by it. That's not good. But aside from this, what I wanted to show you is how I try to stock grind my planes. The rough idea is to still pump energy into my fighter, to still climb as high as possible, to still stick with my team, but in the second line. The problem in this battle, there is no second line. And so I have to get here the first kill by myself at 1.2, 1.3 kilometers. It was a bit lucky. Again, the 50 cals are stock, but even stock 50 cals can do stuff. I mean, there are much more problematic weapon systems in War Thunder. Yes, his Sparkles, I'm talking to you. And so here the Pyramurski actually goes into a head-on with this Yak 9, and he burns, takes severe damage, and I think to myself, that's not good. Having 2 Yak 9s at my altitude relatively close by is not good. But this Yak 9, I don't know if he was tunnel visioning, but he didn't attack me. And so I looked at the minimap, checked the situation, and it was just like, come on, please give me as many kills as possible. Now, I'm not praying here to Godzilla in the sense of, you know, just give me the kills, but let me get into a position where I can get kills. And then I realized, hey, this Yak 9 is indeed tunnel visioning on this guy that you can see in the top right corner. Yes. Huh. So, Mosquito looked below you, and I figured out that the Mosquito either tries to gain altitude superiority, which it already has, to boom and zoom this guy. And so now the Yak 9 comes closer as the Mosquito flies above me. Again, shots out. I try to roll out of the way. Come on, he smokes. Bit of negative rudder to duke the shots, and I avoided most of the damage. Most importantly, my engine is still fine. In a stock aircraft, you don't always have the choice if you pick a fighter or not. This is why so often we see situations where people go for the easy AAA for the artillery positions or the tanks, you know, and they're researching bombs first, because this is more or less something that they can rely on. When they are constantly up-tiered and they have to fight something like an RE 2005, obviously people don't like to fight on those terms. But look at this guy in the Mosquito. He is just zoom climbing to the moon. And he baits the I-185 with him. And this is just, he's just stalling himself. And this is so easy. So easy. It was so beautiful. And this is why teamwork is so powerful, even in a stock aircraft. Now this is not, I have probably never seen this guy before, right? I've never seen this guy before, and yet it was this auto team play. Look around you, communicate with your team, and sometimes you get rewarded. It doesn't work always, of course, especially in the Operation Frost time. That is not really all that good, right? And then I was rewarded with another prize, a PE8. And you know, the way that I'm coming from, I try to position myself a bit better. And then there is effectively not much that this guy can do. And yeah, we set him on fire, and the gunners have a bit of trouble tracking me, and so I get again away with it. And then I see another dot. Is this another PE8? That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Now, at the moment I have a problem, because I'm not really supporting my team all that much, and remember that one PE8 before it went down took 3 people with it. But I have killed already, well, 2 fighters. Now 1 bomber kill is coming in, I hope. He's flat spinning and burning. And there is another PE8, and as long as I don't screw it up, I think I get this 4th kill, which is the final tasks for the final mission, I guess. Again, my aim is here not the world's most perfect. I was a bit distracted because now the kill message comes in. And again, I tried to get in a not so great angle for the back gunners. And again, another PE8 on fire. Now this is now the battle of the biases, right? Soviet bias versus 50 cal bias. Will he burn down? Will he extinguish himself? No, I get the kill. And at this point, I was so relieved. 4 kills. Did they really look that difficult? Especially the 2 PE8 kills? Or did they look really impressive? Not at all. But to get to those kills, that's really the difficult part. And so this second line approach that I do in stock aircraft has the benefit that you are there when your team needs you, right? And very often both teams climb into each other, have a clash in midair, and then they drop altitude. And while they drop altitude, then they drop below your altitude, right? And so that is then the key point where you can engage, where you have a chance, where you can effectively support your teammates. Rushing in head first, face first, and just getting sniped or getting outturned, that is really bad. Especially here with this J26. Let me tell you the story while we hunt now our 3rd PE8. And this guy is so far the smartest, but also the best positioned one. When you are flying this aircraft, there are maps that I don't really like in the first place. Because of their look, because of their arrangement of ground units and their layout. I have to say, I really love the Ruhr map. And I really was celebrating when it came back. I always seem to have good battles on this map. It is my most favorite RRB map for German aircraft and also for Allied aircraft, right? It is such a good looking map. It is a map that has room where the ground units are separated from each other and not just one big blob. But also, I don't know, maybe there is a little bit about the distance between the airfields, the bombing points, where you just have great battles, because fighters also oriented themselves on enemy bombers, right? But back to the topic. So, the stock grind gets really influenced by if you get this chance in the first place. Now, if you're fighting a team of Japanese aircraft, they outclimb you and outturn you with ease. And they just rush through your first line like it's nothing. So, what do you do in this situation other than die? And to be honest, you then side climb so much that then you have no influence on the battle, and then you're 1 versus many, and it just takes one mistake from you, and you know, by any chance the enemy team outnumbers you. One lucky hit, your engine is damaged, you're on timer, they're constantly outrolling you. When you try those boom and zoom attacks, you lose altitude, you lose energy. So it's really difficult. It doesn't always work, and it is just so painful to endure a stock grind on a P-51. Let me tell you this. once in a while you have this amazing battle where the stars arrange, where you make the right decisions, where also your team sucks enough so that they don't shoot down the entire enemy team, but they suck not too much so that they die on you while you try to get into position. It's really a very filigrane equilibrium of sucking. That sounds wrong. Oh, that sounds wrong. But, for the memes, I'll let it there. And, for example, look what I do here with this P8. I go to his side and I still try to climb. And I see what he tries to do. He tries to go for the map border. And just when I try to make my attack run, then the warning for the return to the battlefield goes on. I know that he is behind me and I still go forward because then this was much quicker than going around. And he has bled of speed while he did this little maneuver. And so he's right in my side. And this is just shooting, right? And so my shooting obviously sucks. We take out a gunner and then eventually even the stock belts destroy the aircraft for my ace. Mansion is dead. Oh god, I think I need to return to base. Let's just communicate this with my team. Oh, how convenient. And so, yeah, after this there was just one enemy left. And the team took it down. So I was at the right time, at the right spot. The very first head-on was so critical. I tried to work around it, but eventually there was nothing that I could do. I had to take it. What else could I do? Try to run away, give up all the altitude, try to outspeed a Yak 9 or something, or a Yak 3 at this altitude when I'm in a stock aircraft? I don't think so. And this is really where I think enduring confrontation for aircraft is also really cool. And where just teamwork is also something that always helps you. Work together with your clan mates. It's much more fun, it's much more rewarding, and you can rely on those teammates much more. Not just because, you're in the same clan, but also you're most likely on VoiceCon. So I encourage team play, I encourage communication. And then even the stock grind is not that drastic. There are always stinkers. There are aircraft that are really great when they are upgraded, but they suck hard when they are stock. And I think for me, the P-51s are such aircraft that really rely on the situation to shine. And they also need to be upgraded. And you know what? The rest of the match I spare you because it was just repairing and taking off. So let's have a quick look at the post-battle results. And that already looks really great. So here we have first place, 5 clean kills, 5 critical hits, 98,000 silver lines and nearly 13,000 vehicle and modification research points, together with the Survivor Award and also a pilot task fulfilled. New Year's decal, China, the perfect battle to end the suffering. And trust me, I had a really bad streak of battles yesterday, today, and even on Tuesday. So I'm really glad that I had this clean ace. And this is how the upgrade status is. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this battle. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know in the comment section if you find the tips helpful or not. What are your tricks to overcome the stock grind other than Golden Eagles? And as usual, we will see each other on the battlefields, on the waves, and in the skies of War Thunder.